headstand series. This is class number 5, so our final class. We're going to go through the technique of a headstand and then hopefully get you up into a headstand. As always, please work within your ability. I don't want anyone getting injured during my classes. So for headstand, we're going to warm up a little bit. So come into a kneeling or a sitting position, whatever feels comfortable for you. Bringing your hands together and just rolling your wrists round in a circle. So just warming up through the wrists. And in the other direction. And releasing the hands, just flicking the fingers away from you now. Releasing any tension. Beautiful, releasing the hands down by the sides. Just working into some arm circles now, so some forward arm circles. Finding some warmth through the shoulders. As you know, we've done a lot of shoulder work. And backwards. Beautiful, releasing the arms at either side. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, bring hands down through heart center. Inhale, open the arms into cactus, 90-degree angle. And exhale, bring the hands together, drop the head, curve the spine. Inhale into cactus. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, cactus. And exhale, curve. Beautiful, releasing the hands down. Okay, so for headstand, I'm going to go through the technique with it. Obviously, if you do have a wall, you're more than welcome to use the wall to support you. I recommend that you have a gap sort of that big in between you and the wall, so you're not relying on it, because otherwise you will learn to rely on it and kick away from it, and we want you to be doing it on your own. So for a headstand, you're bringing opposite hand to opposite elbow. And once they're together, you're going to keep the elbows there on the mat and bring your hands out in front of you, clasping the hands together. Okay, you want to untuck the little fingers, so the little fingers are stacked on top of each other, not crossed over. And the crown of your head, so this part of your head is on the mat in between the hands. So a little bit like this. Okay, so there will be some weight going through the head, but most of your weight, most of your strength is going to come from your elbows and your shoulders. Lovely. Once you're in that position, tuck the toes under and walk the feet towards you. Okay, bending up one knee, so you're bringing it up to a tuck, so the heel's coming near the hips, and picking up the other foot, so you're in this tuck position. Okay, so option number 1 here is to just play around with that tuck. So you're dropping one foot down and then bending up the other. So that is option number 1, playing around with those two tucks. Option number 2 is tucking the toes under. Walk the feet towards you, lifting up one foot, followed by the other. So again, you're in this tuck position. Option of holding it here. So you're really grabbing down through the elbows and the shoulders. Option number 3 is extending the legs up into our full supported headstand. Beautiful. If you are a little bit more advanced and you already have headstand in your practice, then obviously you're more than welcome to play around with different leg variations. So that might just be opening the legs, finding that stretch through the hips. It might be coming into eagle, bending through the knees. Beautiful. It might be bringing the soles of the feet together, coming into diamond. So having a little play around here. Perfect. And when you're ready, tuck the knees back in, dropping your feet back to the earth and coming into our narrow legged child's pose. So your arms either side of your body, your forehead is on the earth. So narrow leg child's pose is our typical counter pose for a headstand, and as it is an inversion, obviously all the blood is rushing towards your head. So for narrow leg child's pose, it just lets you relax into the earth. Inhale, coming back up to seated. Okay, so for some of you, you may find find that you lose your balance as soon as you bring your feet off. Try bringing your elbows a little bit closer towards your head once you're in a triangular position. So we're going to go again with option 1, option 2, or option number 3. So you're tucking the toes under. So your hands are together, your little fingers are over the top of each other, they're not crossed over. The crown of the head in between the hands. Tucking the toes under, walking the feet towards you. Or option 1, lifting up one foot and lower it back down. And lifting up the other foot and lower it back down. Or option number 2, lifting up both feet, coming into that tuck position. Option number 3, extending your legs up towards the sun, taking any leg variation. Okay, a little core exercise if you are a little bit more advanced. Hinging at the hips, keeping the legs straight, dropping the feet down to the earth and lifting them up. Beautiful, having a play around with headstand there. Really feeling into that balance. A headstand allows you to create trust with yourself. And it's also an inversion, it increases the blood flow towards the head. Beautiful, when you're ready, bring the knees back into a tuck, dropping the feet to the earth and bringing the hips back towards the heels into child's pose. Relaxing back into the breath. On your next inhale, coming up into near leg. Inhale, lifting the arms above the head. And exhale, bring hands down through heart center. Smile. Namaste. Brilliant, thank you so much everyone for joining me for this supported headstand series. I hope you found it super helpful and super interesting, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.